Okay, so what we're going to go through is a couple ways to make your main shape.
Yep.
So you can make the main shape that you want. I'm using the direct selection tool and might use the pen tool. You can find the middle path, click that point. So we've made a new anchor, and maybe how high you want the wall. So again, we can measure that out. Just about there. Should snap. We use the direct selection tool. Select this one, and maybe I want to use the minus and select and remove this one. Yeah. Then with that and the direct selection, we can go Shift and C. We can adjust the curves on this. Go up like that. Then we've got one anchor moving and the other one. The other one, if I've made a mistake, I can just click on it again. Do the shape. That's one way to do the shape. It's a little bit inaccurate though, so maybe I don't like it. Another way you can do it is make your square first. Hold Shift if you want an even square, or just adjust it. You can then use the pen tool, find the center, maybe a middle point here somewhere, anchor, find the middle point and up. Shift and C to get the director. Do we like that angle a bit better?
Yeah.
Yes, this angle's better. So I can then select this shape, Command C, Command V to make, I've only selected this one area. So you see the mistake I've made. I want to select the whole shape, Command C, Command V, and we've made a copy. Right click and we can transform and reflect it. We're going to reflect it vertically across the vertical line. So now we have those two shapes. And with all of these, we can select them and use the Pathfinder tool to group them into one shape. Yeah.
Yep.
So if you don't have this, always just go to Window and find Pathfinder. Once we have this shape, this is very pointy here. So if you have anything that's too pointy and you don't like it, just the direct selection tool, click this corner, and you can soften it a bit if you like. Okay. Whoops. So once I have this shape, to make this even sort of shape around it, you can do it on the inside of this cut or on the outside. We're going to select it with the selection tool, and we're going to go to stroke. Again, if you don't have this, go into the windows, and we're going to add thickness to this. Okay, so how thick we want this to be. You can also do this, like if we go, 5 millimeters and press enter, it'll make the math to exactly 5 millimeters. Okay, so now if we want that to be on the outside of the line, we can choose the stroke to be on the outside.
Yeah.
Okay, now here it's perfectly equal all the way around.
Yeah.
Okay, once that's done, this is still a shape and a stroke. We want to make this into a shape. So go to Object, Expand Appearance, Object, Expand. Should be Expand Make. What's happening? Something's going on there. One on the outside. Why is this not working? Something's going wrong. I do direct selection. It should just be expand. It's going to expand appearance. It should be a shape. Okay, it is a shape as well. So it's come up with the line and the shape. So we can see here when I select it, we have the shape here. So it has done it. For some reason it's done the two separate ones, but this will still be fine for cutting it.
Yep.
Okay. Yep, and that's done for that first shape. If you want to add an additional one there,
Yeah.
then we make another shape. We have the other thickness. To option, I can duplicate a copy. We might just make no fill, and the outside will make a black line. That's where the error is. There we go. And now that's what's going to cut, and this one will do the same thing. So we'll make sure there's no fill. Delete that line. So now we have these intersecting ones. If we select those two lines and they're grouped, select this one, use path 1 and group. See if this works. Yep. So now it's made a solid shape, and that's what it's going to cut. Yep. Just be wary as well. I haven't aligned them properly. Just make sure it's all snapped together.
Yep.
Is this the shape I wanted? A bit. We've got the bottom on them, but you'll just not have those there. So if it's something like this that you don't want there to be, we can make a new shape over the top like that. We select this shape and then hold down Shift to select the other one, and we can cut them. Yeah. And then with this leftover bit, we can delete it.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
No, but if I wanted it more like curved all the way around, could I do that with a curved line?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
So this is, I was just showing you how you might make the shapes.
Yeah.
Make them as you will.
Okay.
Yeah.
And does it have to be by like measurement? Like the measurement?
Yes, it should be measurements here. So
How do I know the measurement?
if you're making a shape, so let's just say we'll use this shape to put it out.
3.5 centimeters in it.
So this is meters right now. You'd have to work out the ratio. So every 1 meter ends up being 2 centimeters.
Yeah.
So if it is 3.5, so that ends up being 7 centimeters. So here we have the properties, and you have the height and the width.
Yeah.
It's going to be till points. So all we have to do is when we select it, we want to say that we want it to be 7 centimeters and press enter, and it works out the math and points.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
The same for here. What was the height? We'll do
3 would be 6.
3 centimeters, so we'll do 6
Yeah.
centimeters. Oh, just make sure you get rid of the points. Press enter, and then it adjusts the size for you. Just be wary of this, so it's not locked right now. Sometimes if you're trying to change one side and the other side keeps changing, this might be why. Yep. And then we have our measurement. Yeah. You can also, if we've got the star tool, you start drawing a star. I'm still holding it. You can go up or down and have more stars. If I go right down to the bottom one, it sort of gives us a basic triangle shape. And if you want to use this to use as the top of that dome, it might make a good starter shape for you. Line those up, and then if you use the curving tool like this, if you like, you can soften it a bit, or use Shift C to have this control.
Yep.
You can change it how you want. All good?
Yeah.
Okay.